in any event, it was circulated. Has everybody had a chance to look at those?
Yes.
Any additions or corrections? Is there a motion to accept the minutes? And
I'll move to accept the meeting minutes from last month.
I'll second.
further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, unanimously passed on. Okay. All right, so the first matter we have on in here is a public hearing relating to the One East Main application that's been before us for some months now. And has an approved site plan. And this is about call it an amendment to that site plan that was proposed relating to an expansion of the Creekside mezzanine addition, and also to some landscape and patio additions that are along the back side of the building. And we received the request to consider this as an addition to the existing site plan, and we said that was fine. And so, but we also made clear that in terms of the public hearing, in terms of the environmental assessment and stuff, this is sort of a little piece of things that we're opening. We're not reopening the entire site plan review for comments. We're just seeking comments on this addition. And so with that said, is there a motion to open the public hearing relating to this proposed change to the site plan review? Site plan.
I will move to open the public hearing.
Second.
Possible.
Is there any discussion of that? No? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so the public hearing is officially open. I know the applicant is here. I don't see any other members. Maybe the other applicants have comments on this that are relevant. Okay. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to wave at your neighbor. I don't believe we have anyone online who's participating. And have we received any written?
No written comments.
Okay, so there being no public comments on this, is there a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll move to close the public hearing.
I'll second.
You guys are good. No script or anything. Improv. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Jimmy, what's your vote on this?
Yeah, aye, sorry.
Okay, all right, so the public hearing is now officially closed and we can move to the next step. So there, being no public comment, the only real issue now is to just discuss if planning board members have additional questions. We've had this before us for a bit of time, had a chance to absorb things. Would the applicant like to offer any additional insights into this?
To the additions, yes.
If you could use the microphone too.
It helps the recording.
Hello,
You can hold it if we'd rather.
I'm David Hobbs, guess I'll take it.
There you go.
Is that better?
That's
Yep.
great.
Okay, very good. Good evening. My name is David Hobbs. I am the grounds manager for Phil McGuire Automotive. I handle everything outside the grounds and also anything outside project management related. And this is Dwayne Miller, who is my senior director of all facilities. But in this particular case, I'm very familiar with what's going on here. So this building, as you probably have known past months, and actually I started the whole thing back in January of 24, gutting the Napa building inside and out, and then it's just grown from there. And really Phil at this point in time is really looking at a multiple use, maybe several tenants who are really interested in being a part of this facility. And so he's trying to accommodate for that by adding the extra doors along the mezzanine and a full mezzanine all the way back to the back patio areas, so that there's very good access, both safety related as well as employee related, for the multiple tenants that could be occupying this building. So that's one of the main reasons for the door additions that you're looking at, as well as the full mezzanine all the way down along the riverside, is for employee access and safety access for them. If there was to be a problem, they can easily exit the building. As you know, we've done a lot of structural aspects along the river basin. And we actually just finished up the third portion of that on the very north side of the building, where a lot of the rock was exposed to the river. And we have, per your approval, have concreted that up to shore that building up so that these tenants feel very, very safe, that with all the infrastructure that's going into the building, that the river, even if it did get up into the flood stages of, I guess it's been there before back in the day, this building would withstand it. So thank you for that. That was a really prominent thing that we had to do to secure the investment that Phil's been putting into the building. So thank you very much for that. And
thanks to the Army Corps of Engineers.
Yep.
Reviewed
and
signed off
on it, including the nice river wall that was also done. And that's been prominent as well. I just finished up the plantings on top of the wall, and we're getting ready to nightscape that. And it's really going to be a showpiece there for people walking across the bridge. Really going to get a beautiful view of that entire river section, because it's all going to be night lighted. And a lot of the stonework that you're looking at are from, I worked with these contractors. I had a landscape design build company for many years in Rochester. So I've done a lot of that stonework myself that you're seeing being built right now. And these are Bosnians from Kosovo. And they came after the war. They decided to come to America. And so if you've been up to Eastview Mall and behind Cobblestone Court, behind the Olive Garden, I did all those walls with them. It's all hand laid, dry laid walls, and these are the same. So that's really special. And I just want to point out all that. There's a lot more to be installed as according to plan. And that is all getting night lighted as well. It's really going to be really beautiful. And then on the other side, on the back side, on the north side, the half wall, the half window that you're looking at is really for a service aspect for possibly different vendors, that since the patios are so big and there's possibly going to be at one time 25, 50 people sitting out on the patios, that's to be able to service them. So, right. So what that will be, we don't exactly know, but that is a half window of what the full doors are on the south side of the building along 96. So that will flip up hydraulically, and then it can be used as a pass-through, basically, for food or different items like that. So that's part of the addition that you're looking at today. And also on the other side, along Union Street, there's 2 additional door aspects there. And that's also for servicing the possible tenants and safety as well as fire escape exits. And I think you're looking at a few additional windows, and that's just to brighten up the place up, and also so customers can have a beautiful view of the river and if they're inside. So that's another reason for more windows than what has actually been installed right now. So where we are with the project is you've probably seen the big opening that we just finished. That's the first door on the mezzanine that you're looking at. And we are in the process of getting that all framed up and getting ready to, but we gotta build the mezzanine probably first before that door goes in, but we're getting it all framed up and ready. And then as you can see in the drawing, there's another door partly down the building. And that has not been cut open yet, but will be probably in the next several months of that going on. And then the back window has not been started either, or the other two side doors along Union Street. So that's probably all in the next 2 months. I hope to have that done by December 15th or so, or maybe right after the holidays, something in that time. That's kind of the time frame. I think if you're looking for a full time frame of completion for this project, would be spring of 26. Hopefully, I think Phil would be looking for maybe Memorial Day weekend opening or something like that. But yeah, I would say with all the outdoor work that has to be done, and there's a lot of planting to do, and we're getting pretty tight on that schedule, as you can well know. So that will all probably have to be done in the spring. We still have a lot of parking lot aspects to do with the sump drainage and clarification panels that go into the parking lot. And so that it should all be done hopefully here before December 15th. So a lot of what you see in the parking lot design as far as infrastructure goes should be done before, like
Okay, great.
the
Well,
20%.
thank you for that.
Okay.
Great summary. I'll just remind for the most of that relating to the patios and that kind of stuff we've already approved. And what we're trying to focus on specifically here is the mezzanine in this addition and the changes along Union Street. Is that right, Mike?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So any questions relating to the mezzanine and the work along Union?
I have a few questions. I don't know, is it time for the planning board members or?
Yes, definitely. Yep.
Okay, great. So these are questions maybe equally for the applicant as well as for our zoning and building officer. But I noticed that in the plans currently shown, there's just one bathroom. And I was curious, since there may be multiple tenants, I wasn't sure if there are rules and regulations around providing bathrooms for every single tenant, or if that's up to the tenants to then build out and provide once there's an agreement made between the owner and the tenant.
Yeah, certainly. There are requirements for bathrooms. It goes by square footage. So once everything on the interior is completely reviewed and built, it'll then be determined by myself the amount of bathrooms and everything that goes into that building.
Got it. So as the interior gets flushed out,
Correct.
those will be sort of addressed later.
That is, yes.
Got it. And then for the first floor plan as shown on A1.0, I noticed that there are 5 entryways or doorways into the building. I could justify each one, but I wanted to just have the applicant justify why there are 5 doorways instead of 4, for example, imagining if there's, 2 tenants on the top floor.
Well, you're looking at along this, the south side of the building, the 2 big doors, that's for customers. So this goes over. The 2 side doors along Union Street, they're 2 different clients that occupy this one. One would be for the south side of the building, one would be north side of the building. This third entryway is just already there. It's already been put in. Yes, that's the plan is now. And then, of course, to the north, there's a entryway there off the parking lot, sorry. So the other 2 mezzanine doors go into the basement. So they don't go to the first floor. That would be the basement addition. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 doors. Oh, you got 5 on the corner. Yeah, and that's just public access as well. So we're looking at, right now, possibly 2 clients that could occupy this floor space as you're looking at it right now, but this also could be possibly 3 clients up here. So we don't know the exact number as of right now. And so that's my best answer I have, is the multiple clients that could use the space is for them to have access.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to hear the reasoning behind that because I think it helps us.
Mostly everything along the south end of the building, those 2 big doors and the bifold doors on the corner, that's all public. That's really not for the clients that will occupy the building. Now, the 2 side doors along Union Street, or the 3 side doors along Union Street, and also the north end of the building where it comes off the parking lot and patio systems, that door is multiple use. That will be client and employee. But the 3 along Union Street will be almost fully employee related and emergency exits as well, or if need be, for clientele.
Okay. And the last question is just a clarification on sheet A1.1. I just wanted to make sure. I think I guess it's it's the back of the building that faces the parking area and the patio system. There's a door shown on these basement plans all the way in the back of the building. I think that was just a carryover from the first floor plans, and I don't think there will be a door on that side of the building coming out of the basement. I just want to clarify.
There is no door in the basement. Yeah, so that
Okay.
actually is drawn wrong because it comes up to the first floor plan. So
Yeah.
you
Okay.
see the stair system coming out of the basement. So yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's it from me.
Okay, thanks, Jimmy. Any other questions, concerns from board members? Okay, so I think we're ready for a motion to approve the changes to the site plan that have been laid out in the drawings and in the narrative supplied earlier by Phil McGuire. So is there a motion to approve these additions, changes?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
All right, any further discussion?
No, but I do appreciate getting that timeline. That's exciting to hear.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. So that is unanimously approved.
Thank you.
Thanks to the applicant for the additional explanations and for the additional drawings, you know, yet another iteration. That's good. We appreciate your cooperation in keeping us informed. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Have a
the
good night.
next matter on the agenda is we have a new site plan review application before us. And it relates to 1 West Main Street. Better known as Garrett's. And the site plan review application is pretty clear about what is going on there. The facade on the street side is now just sort of a blank space. It used to be a door. Some of us remember using that door. But now it is proposed to become a door again. And this time it's a double door. And so is there anything applicant would like to?
Sure. This guy. Greg Garrett of Garrett's Brewing. I'm not sure what Dan actually put on the permit since Dan was the one that put it in. So we want to do the double door mainly because we want to be able to have the ability to change out tanks in the facility. And right now we would have to just cut the wall open and then patch the wall back up, which is how I got the tanks in the first time. The alcove makes a really beautiful place for us to also have more natural light, opens up in the summertime for patio seating. But yeah, pretty simple, just double black aluminum doors, similar to the doors that are already there.
Yeah. Any changes to the size and the opening?
Nope. Everything. So it's just a 6-foot wide door, normal 84-inch tall. So yeah, it all fits within the original alcove that's there. We don't have to do any structural changes or anything like that. It's just, yep. Actually, it's already framed inside. When I cut it open, I framed it for I think actually I framed it for a 7-foot door, but because we were originally planning on putting a garage door there, but we had to pull it off the permit because we really needed to start work. But yeah, so it all fits. Glass double door. Yep. And then black anodized aluminum for the frame of it. Yeah.
So the next step for this will be that we'll, if we approve the application and think that it's complete, will be a public hearing. So it's, and the key there is to make it really clear to the public exactly what's going to happen there. And especially in such a kind of iconic location, right in the central business district and, you know, all of that. So is there a way to get, sort of a statement of the specifications for the door?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, the picture's good and it gives, but it's it's.
I'm gonna walk over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the picture. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. You can see, okay, it's a little slanted.
Yeah, we won't put it into crooked.
Right. Maybe something a little.
I think we have the spec sheet and stuff we could draw it out. Yeah.
Good, if you could just get that to Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that it's available.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
Not a problem.
okay, great. Any other? I know, I was like, oh. I don't. Somebody needs a level.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right. All right, other questions or concerns?
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Water, put up a wall, action back up, so.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of letting more light in. I think it would actually look better from the street in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have that
More,
cut out and.
yeah, more intentional, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Anything further? Jimmy?
Nope, nothing for me.
Okay. All right, Mike, does this application seem to you to be in order with the addition of the specifications and stuff?
This does.
Okay, good. So the motion would be that the board has considered the application and considers it complete and would now schedule a public hearing for our next regular meeting, which is, I think now is it the 20th of November? Yeah, right, will be the 20th of November because Thanksgiving is the our normal date. So we'll bump it up a week. So would someone like to move that we accept the application to be revised as has been described? Actually, I'll just make that motion.
Okay.
Accept the application to be revised as described during the meeting and to schedule a public hearing on the same application in addition for the 20th of November. Is there a second?
Awesome.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Jimmy, did you? I didn't. Yep. Aye. All right. All right, excellent. So we're set, and we'll see you on the 20th. I'm sure there'll be a packed house.
Yeah. Right, you guys take care.
Okay, so the only other thing we have to do is just, yes, right, yeah. Good point. Thanks for pointing. Thanks for pointing that out, Michelle. Okay, so, I don't think, we don't have to do it.
No, it's more just, it just seems like a good audit trail.
Yep,
And I was
yep.
prompt to make sure
So
we discuss.
we've officially changed those two meetings now to the
Yeah.
20th and the 18th, right? Okay, good. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Bye,
Bye.
Feel better.
Thanks, guys. Have a good evening.
Barbara.